All right, let's get into it. Today's lesson, getting over the fear. Great lesson to be had. A lot of traders, like I said, have been mentioning this recently, and just newer traders that we have in chat, we continue to get, which is great. So Friday, December the 18th, let's get into today's lesson, getting over the fear. Nice little image of a personal trade ideas type image, whatever, but getting over the fear. And these are like the main areas that you want to essentially go over. And that's why I want to cover up the scanners too long, because essentially this is more of a, I'm going to talk this through. I'm going to talk it through with you, team. I'm just going to talk you through these problems that you may be having that I know I had. I had that fear problem, certainly so. And I know a lot of other traders did. And it comes with losing, not being confident, not knowing what you're doing, not having the proper education, which I'm going to get into. So getting over the fear, definitely a tough task early on that most face. Now, this is more, like I said, haven't, maybe been trading, going live for a long time with real money, or even traders that are still dealing with this issue, which a lot of members in chat recently, like I said, have reached out to me about this. So I did this a few months ago. Want to do it again? Let's get into getting over the fear. Now, some do not have this so-called fear and can trade left and right like it's nothing, just get out there and they're just trading nonstop. You're like, how are you doing this? But some, on the other hand, like me at first, and a lot of the other traders have hard time pulling the trigger, doing the hesitation game where you do hesitate, pulling the trigger, but do so you buy in a little bit too late, and the bounce or the breakout, the spikes already happened, started without you. Thus, your profit is a lot smaller. Or even, right? Even, what is a lot of the time, what else also happens? Hold on, let me get this pulled over. Profit's a lot smaller when you get in a little later. Or even on the sell side, so essentially if you're getting in a little bit later, you might do that too. You might hesitate on the sell side. You hit those areas that you say you have as a target, but you don't sell, hesitate triggering there, which you had planned, thus leading to a smaller profit or maybe none at all. I'm telling you, it's not like this happens to everyone, team. So if you're there, you're hearing this. This happened to me. This happened to a lot of traders. But again, same with the stop loss. Say the stock falls back. Instead of the profit area, you're talking about, okay, I need to sell, and instead you bag hold. You hold on. So of course, bag holding leads to a further loss. Hopefully it'll come back up. I get so many people saying, well, hey, do you think it'll find its way back to this number? Do you think, hey, so on and so forth, we'll come back to this? And I'm like, hey, and like I always do, of course, limit your loss there. But a lot of the time that's leading to a bigger loss when you're holding on. Hey, can this come back up? Will this actually make its way back to where I bought in at? Or maybe sort of lost in the buying, as Deck, used to call the Nowheresville, or whatever it was called exactly that he named it, but that no man's land, Nowheresville, where you're just kind of, I think this is it, and you're kind of buying in. The bounce it really happened at, say, 365, and you're buying at, say, 373 or 385 or whatever, and you're just buying in the wrong areas. That happens. Of course, all these things lead to what? Fear. A lot of fear that sets in. How to help get over that. Whether you're a newbie trader, been around for a few months, like I said, the fear can happen at any time. Now, first and foremost, let's educate ourselves, team. Let's educate ourselves. I myself started with learning two things at once: stock trading vocab and watching videos. So head to Investopedia. I know there's a lot of other websites out there that we bring up, but Investopedia is good. Here's good as well. Start breaking down what support and resistance is, what VWAP, TLs mean, a TL, a trend line, moving averages, chart patterns, essentially all these things that that are crucial that we're going to talk about and say here on a daily basis. So immediately when we bring it up, you're not having to question what that is. You know exactly what it is and where it's at. You can look at a chart like I do and go, oh, there's the trend line. Oh, there's the resistance area. Oh, there's the support area. And this comes with, I'm telling you, learning the vocab, so knowing what you're talking about, what we're talking about, then watching the videos, and watching and coming here to chat every day so you understand what exactly we're doing. And again, let's get to that. Since you're here, let's take advantage of it, right? So as much as you're paying for it, let's get in every day and watch us trade live. Head to the video library. That's a crucial key. We have so many videos over there, Deck does essentially, and I'm recording these and putting them out there so you can watch these and ingrain them in your brain, ingrain in the membrane, that this is this isn't like NASA and we're trying to build rockets and how to get to Mars, like SpaceX the other day with the space. We're not worried about space launches. We're worried about just finding some simple support and resistance, trend lines, so on and so forth. So as much as you're here, take advantage of it. Go to the video library, watch videos nonstop. Watch us trade live, but there's so much info over in the video library. That's the point. So watch endless amounts of videos here, YouTube, Instagram, wherever my video, our videos are, wherever these reliable traders. So definitely get some reliable traders. Of course, if you're here, just us, POV Joshua, whoever else is posting stuff, and anyone in chat, learn from their trades. Izzy Trader, Alternator, Active Trader, Risky Rider, Taylor Trader, is Iggy. There's so many freaking top traders that are great in chat, that are top traders, and I know the goldish color, of course, other ones that bank in here. Turf Trader, Moonman. So many people have been banking recently, big time. So take advantage of it. Watch us trade. Watch when we're talking about it. When we're alerting these plays, learn from them. So educate, educate, educate. So first and foremost, educate yourself by learning terminology and watching videos, stocks, and the charting every day. Now, most think they have learned it all, and that seems like a duh type of thing to do, but that's why Deck will always question us in chat. Like, remember, we're not all the time, but hey, Deck, what kind of pattern are we seeing here? And we all, it's usually, those certain ones, but that's why he's always questioning us, because he wants to make sure we all know and understand what we're looking at. Now, the next one, again, as we've been over and over, maybe even another duh thing type to do, but paper trading. Same with my, process. That's what I did. I started learning first, and then what? I went to paper trading, and then do it until your fingers bleed. Literally. Okay, maybe not literally, but enough to where you've done it enough and you're not hesitating, pulling that trigger to those set plans that you've been setting, right? And which we'll get to that, but it's working out successfully. But you have to paper trade, form those plans, do it for months on end, do it to where you're successful months on end. That will help literally eliminate a lot of that fear when you do go live, doing this for months on end. So you're going, oh, okay, I got it. Oh, okay, I got it. Oh, okay, I got it. So the more you have that now, it is a staple to always go back to. Or, like I said, maybe like even happened to me, you do go live. You've done all this, and it's, okay, you're starting to question yourself. Always go back. Maybe go a little longer. There's no timetable set here. There's nothing set. It's all up to you. But I'm telling you, it will help you show you're correct and know what you're doing. Now, while doing this, these next two things are a must. So while paper trading, get back to what I was saying, finding your niche and forming a plan, which leads to sticking to your plan, right? That huge thing of sticking to your plan. So first find that niche, then start formulating those plans, and then start sticking to it. It takes most traders a bit of time to figure out what they are good at. Whether it's swing trading, buying downtrend breaks, dip buys, bounce plays like me, which I love, flag patterns, shorting, which lately, shorting uptrends, those trend lines, beautiful, right? Loving that recently, and so on. Find out what you're good. That's why I advise paper trading at first to figure out what you're good at. Then once you do that, you found out your niche, maybe a couple of niches, right? Maybe you're a fast learner and you've got 2 or 3 plans under your belt. I'm telling you. Then that's where you can start formulating those plans. But that's what I'm saying. As I do with my bounce plays, or Deck does with this shorting recently, or whatever we're doing. Even earlier with my beautiful short with CRO, even though it ran to new high a day, I was sitting there, their shorts team, please let me know. I'm putting the trend line. Please, someone let me know before I can pull them up. Let me know so I can immediately locate them. Of course, we're easy, but forming that plan immediately. And here's my buy, here's my target. And I was immediately saying that here's my stop loss, here's where I'm getting in, here's where I'm getting out at, here's my targets essentially. Now, once you see these areas working out for you over and over and over and over, you've figured out your niches. Now you're forming those plans and they're working. You're like, wow, okay, I should have that bounce play was perfect. Wow, short that trip. Wow, that was perfect. That trend line was perfect. Wow, this resistance area is holding up. I'm telling you, the more you start doing that and it's starting to click, then it's about sticking to that plan. So formulating it, then just sticking to it. No hesitation on buying or selling. Remembering this is just paper trading. Again, when you've got your niche down, then your plan is formed. You're sticking to it. It's working out over and over and over again. Now it's time to take it to real money. But you have to do that first. Learn vocab, watch videos, watch us trade live, learn what things are. Secondly, start paper trading along with that. Then, finding what you're good at. If you're bounce plays, if it's trend line, so on and so forth, then start formulating those plans and sticking to those plans and where they're working month in, month out. Then it's time to take it to real money. And when you go to real size, or I should say real money, go, to real live trading with your real account and real money, you need to go smaller share sizes. Smaller share sizes. Smaller team. That's exactly what I'm telling anyone to do at first. Kind of like that FOMO trading, right? Oh, I can't miss this play. Oh, this bounce play is looking a little iffy. Well, I'm going to go in small. It helps just to get in. At first, just trading finally with real money mentally psychs out a lot of traders. But you've got to remember what you were just doing successfully for months on end. Why, thus, we mentioned paper trade for months, because you can revert back to that. Go, hello, McFly, hello, right? Bueller, you were just learning. Stick to that. So stick to what you were doing. Just go smaller share sizes. Because trust me, I know a lot of people go, okay, I'm going real. And they're like, oh, hesitate. Because it's obviously, because it's your real money. It's real. I understand it hurts a little bit. You're like, oh, I can't get in if I look. Just stick to the plan. Form the plan, stick to it. Go smaller share sizes. Anywhere from 50 to 100 shares. Heck, even go 10 shares in. Go a share in. Get some shares under your belt. Of course, up to maybe 500 at most, just to start getting those reps in, team, right? Of course, at first, the gains will be small. I understand that, but so will the losses. I can't tell you how many people this has helped for, and it certainly helped me getting over the fear. As just getting those trades under your belt with time, that confidence will grow, and it just starts clicking the more you do it. I'm telling you, team. So once again, real quick through it, educate yourself, watch the videos, Learn. Learn as much as you can. Then start paper trading. Okay, start formulating those plans and the niches that you like. Okay, wow, and those are starting to work. Now start using those in real live money now that they've worked for a few months on end, and go smaller share sizes and start getting those those trades under your belt. Like, oh, okay, I can do this. I can do this. The biggest thing out of going small at first, as I just said, confidence builds with trades. I can't say that enough to any of you traders. The more you're trading with real money, with smaller share sizes, sticking to your plan that you formed with a certain niche that was working out very well while you were paper trading because you educated yourself, should help limit and put away all that fear. Now, see how I went all back through that essentially in reverse, right? The more you're trading with real money, with smaller share sizes, sticking to the plan you formed from a certain niche or 2 or 3 that was working out very well while you were paper trading, because you educated yourself, should help limit and put away that fear. Those are your main ingredients, I'm telling you, team, to get away and get rid of your fear and any problem you have with that or getting trades under your belt, is stick to that. So hopefully that helps traders out, and you can understand how that right there, just saying that over and over and over again to yourself, will help yourself get over the fear.